Everybody, Tom's here. Out here with my dad and a couple of our buddies from down the road and everything. We are redecking trailers. As you can see, they've got their gooseneck in the background. I got mine over here. And we were a few boards short. As you can see, we're cutting this beautiful Tennessee white oak. This is just over 20 foot long. If you're keeping track of what my dad has here on the sawmill, this sawmill here, we're able to cut 25 foot 3 inches long. We're just making a couple measurements there, but yeah, we got these white oak logs from a logger down the road and everything, because we had a big job recently where we had to cut some 10 by 10 beams for a house, big giant beams. We have, well, yeah, there's one more white oak log there. I think there's another one somewhere over there, but got these giant poplars here and such like that. But yeah, we're just getting this all ready to put on the trailer decks. I'll show you the trailer decks here in a second. And then I'm going to show you a few cuts that my dad's going to do in here real quick, 1 or 2 cuts. And we'll go over and show you the trailer deck. We recently did some work on the sawmill. We had a fuse that had blown on the sawmill, and that was causing the clutch knot to engage. We fixed that literally the day before the sawmill show. So, pretty interesting. He just put a new blade on there. So this thing should throw off a nice stream of sawdust. Yep. Now I will say that these white oak logs here, these have been down for a little while, and I'm not gonna lie, they're hard. They are hard. Robert knows how hard they are, but I mean, these are super hard white oak logs. And as you can see, he's cutting a nice level cut. Also, before the sawmill show, we were able to clear out all the debris underneath the sawmill, so we have a lot more room to work, and a lot cleaner space to work in. You can see that log there. Even though it's a pretty straight log, it looks straight, there's a little dip there, and we got a bell section here, so we're going to get 2 little round cuts off this top side. But this is essentially his reference cut that he's doing. And he'll get back into the meat here in a second. I guarantee you, he'll probably be about 4 inches into that bell cut when he comes out. Never really judge when a log is quote-unquote straight until you put it onto a flat surface. See, that's about 4 inches or so off that bell there. I'm going to go ahead and get these slabs off here. Okay, we got those off there. As you saw, he had that toe board up there on that one side to try to level off that log. But again, he's going to turn it 90 degrees, or is he turning 180? He's turning 90 degrees. It's pretty good there. He's got essentially a reference cut to go off of. He'll bring that toe board down just like he did. And now he's going to kind of straighten her out a little bit. The good thing is with the log turner, it allows you to manipulate the log a little bit more than normal. And I actually like to use it to push the log left to right if I need to. I love the hydraulics that are on these Timberking sawmills. They're well thought out. And the fact that you have 2 pumps on the sawmill, it really, you know, makes it easy to operate, because you're allowed the operation of the left and right controls at the same time. So it allows you to do the up and down on the log turner, as well as the actual turning of the chain. Tennessee white oak is absolutely beautiful species of wood. It's one of my favorite oaks to work with. It's a little more stable in my mind than say like a red oak or something like that. Red oak just absolutely irritates the crap out of me, but a white oak is king. I like white oak. Beautiful smooth cut. Now he's cutting a bit slow, but again, these are hard logs. My dad's mill right now, I think we're approaching 500 hours on it, so he's been cutting quite a bit. I'm very proud of him cutting on the sawmill. I used to be the one cutting the most. Now he's cutting more than I am. Up in Wisconsin, I just haven't had the ability to cut as many different species. so I'm gonna go ahead and head over to my trailer and show you this, but he's got his 2 cuts there, essentially his reference cut and another cut. That bell section was a bit hard. The blade chatter a little bit, not too bad. But over here, as you can see, they're working on this one trailer. This trailer over here, we've got white oak that Dad cut a while back and everything. Going through. First things first is you take the screw, you drill through where the actual I-beam is, excuse me, take the screw, drill through with the I-beams all the way through the wood and everything. Then you come back with these right here, which is a T40 Torx. And you can see that one right there, see failed to go in. And then you just use a big old freaking impact, like this one right here, and you get it to go through. Just give it hell. They've got one 10 and a half inch board still to go on this. This is again all white oak. It's gonna be a good looking trailer, very heavy duty and everything. And then over here, if you come over to my trailer, again, white oak. And I use some of the less desirable boards. I got a few that have some bows and knots in them, but you know, almost there. I probably need 4 or 5 more boards there. But unfortunately, I have to go head off. I say unfortunately, you know, fortunately, I have to head off to an event with the kids and everything. We're going to this animal park down the road, which I'll do a video on. But there you have it. When I come back, this will magically all be done. I like when that happens. That's like, doesn't usually happen for me. But yeah, very much looking forward to this. Very much needed this. The wood that was on my deck here on my trailer was absolute garbage, and now we're replacing this with all white oak. This deck will last for many, many years, and it'll be stronger than what was on there currently. But yeah, all right, stay tuned. When I conclude this video, we'll have all this on here, and I'll show you kind of what it looks like, and go over kind of like how we do these price-wise and everything when someone comes and orders a trailer deck. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, folks, magically came back from the Southland Safari place, and my truck, or my trailer's all decked. And you can see they had to trim a few of these and everything. My dad had to cut that log, and as you can see, didn't even scrape off the sawdust, but that's all good. The only issue is they got one screw over there in that deck over there. Then they actually tore up all the bits. But we did deck one whole trailer, and this one's the only one that I've got to get a few more screws in, but I'm happy because now I have a white oak deck on here. And once I get back up to Wisconsin after hauling some stuff up there, we'll be able to go ahead and secure this down fully, and I'll have a trailer deck that will last for years and years to come. So thank goodness it is cooled off, because I actually heat stressed myself today and was pretty much incapacitated for about 2.5 to 3 hours. I feel much better now, but I will say maybe Wisconsin's maybe a little bit weak. The heat and humidity got me, which is unusual because I've never had a situation like that. But yeah, I'm just happy to have this trailer deck done. Now we're going to go over to my parents' place, and then we will go ahead and pick up a few more things. I got some fencing material and tools and stuff like that. And then early tomorrow morning we get on the road, and I'll be very happy because now I have a trailer deck that will stand the test of time, because it's white oak, and white oak is king. All right, folks, hopefully this video is decent, but again, I heat stressed the crap out of myself today. I'm feeling much better. Looks like I have a little bit of color back in my face, but there's no Joko. So all right, we'll see you around. Please like, subscribe. Thanks.